When you invest in a new horse, it needs to go. It needs to be the right bet, right? And you never know.
Yeah, it's a risk. Like it's a risk in a positive way, but a risk also negative, because sometimes horses are animals. Like they aren't predictable. You can buy a good horse and for one rider it looked amazing, and then you ride it and you're like, oh my god, it's not the same for me. I'm not the right person for this. But yeah, so it can be a risk in that sense. Obviously it's amazing if it goes well, but yeah, a big risk.
What was the horse that you, or the most successful, or at least the horse that you had the strongest connection, if you could?
So the horse, yeah, so the horse that I have a really strong connection with is the one that I was just describing that we did the teams on in 2014.
Okay.
So he's now he's called a Touch Imperious, but his stable name is Henry. So I think we'll call him Henry because so he's a legend. We produced him ourselves. He's got me from there to jumping on 5-star like teams as well for Great Britain. He's really good at what they call a derby, which is quite a different type of course, which has ditches and banks and stuff like that. And he's very versatile, but he has so much character because he is not your typical beautiful show jumper that goes around really lovely and looks like it has so much power. He's quite extra, like ugly looking, and
working class.
Yeah, he goes around awkwardly, but he does it so well. So he defeats if anyone says like they have to go like this, I can always say, well, Henry didn't, and he was really good. So all of his talent was natural and not so stylish, but he was just all the time. I just felt he'd try, and he's now 16. Yeah. And still feeling amazing and like really happy. He's the first one in the morning that bangs for his breakfast, and he's got so much character. He's a great horse.
So Harriet, at his 16, is in the end of his career. Yeah.
But I kind of feel like
you don't want that, but
he defeats all rules, so he might go on until he's 18, 19, because he's a bit weird and he's a bit of a freak, so maybe he'll carry on for ages, but he feels really good. He's always, in his years, he's progressed better and better and better over the 16, 15 was his best year, and 16 he did really well as well, but didn't get the same opportunity because with GB, they thought his age, maybe he's going to struggle. So he didn't get picked last year, but he was still jumping very well. And I think I'll just carry on until he tells me, like he'll tell me through just injuries or not feeling 100%, struggling at a height that gets big, or not making things that he would make really well. So I'll know through him because I've known him so well. So yeah.
And you feel it? So you're saying that you know him very well. You feel that, so that connection, that link with horses, you feel when they are having a bad day or there's something wrong with them?
Yeah, I think you do. Like, it doesn't have to be obvious. Like for us, anyone, if they're lame, like if you've got like, you're running and you feel really sore and you start like hopping, that's obvious. But a horse, you can tweak your back and you can still walk normally. So there's things like that they don't have to look wrong, but they would feel wrong to you. So he's one that if he lost his energy or started struggling or finding it difficult, then I'd know that he's obviously feeling sore somewhere, or maybe it's just got to the point where it's too big now, like he doesn't have the same power.
Right. Well, I hope for Henry a couple of in the highest level.